going on, peoples? TGI Friday, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Another Friday, man. Damn, these weeks be coming to an end real fast, man. Yeah, I hope everybody out there, man, just doing what they need to do in life, man. Just accomplish everything you need to accomplish, you know what I mean? Go out there, get what's yours, man. You know what I'm saying? Get what you deserve, man. If you out there putting in the work, ain't no reason why you shouldn't get what's yours, man. Let me wait for some peoples to pop up. Give me a minute. Yeah. Ernest Vega in the building, locked and loaded, baby. Mr. Potato Head, locked and loaded, baby. I'm going to call you in about 10, 11 minutes. Let me shoot my shenanigans real quick, and I'm snatching you up, man. 49er fan, E. Vega in the building, baby. Santo Domingo. You already know, baby. Let me let the peoples come in. Then I'm going to drop the message of the day. The message of the day is deep, man. I hope motherfuckers learn from the message of the day, man. Yeah, man. Another day of living. Another day of paying bills. Another game of watching sports. Steve Levine in the building. My favorite white boy. That's my boy right there. Steve Levine, a.k.a. the Ghost, baby. That's my brother there. He always locked in to Al York Sports forever. Love Steve Levine, man. Yeah, let more people come in, man, and we gonna holler. Steve, NB out, man. He lost his MVP chances, man. I'm sorry to tell you, he was having another MVP season, and he lost that with that injury. The only thing with NB, he's injury prone, man. He can't kind of get over that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like every year, and that's why I'm saying if the Knicks were to get him, it'd be a hard pickup because he's always hurt. He can't work around an injury, bro. He just can't, man. Let more people tap in. Then we go to the message of the day. Then we gonna start this marvelous show, man. Yeah, let me let them tap in, man. I got to get about a few more heads to tap in, and then we're going to do the message of the day. I need a few motherfuckers to listen, because this shit here is deep. I'm going to go deep today. Yeah, I'm going to go deep today, but I hope everybody's doing their thing, man. A lot of sports, big sports day. Oh, Raul in the building, my little man, Raul. I hope you got your package, Raul. Raul, don't go nowhere. Message of the day is deep today. Show is going to be crazy like always. You already know, baby. All right, you know what? Let me take these off and let me start it, man. We're going to go to message of the day, guys. A lot of people are going to pop up late as I'm talking about this. I had to do on a show that we end up having a fallout, X in the building. But me being professional, I never mentioned it because, I have a show. I got to be professional with this. John Figueroa, you just tapped in right on time. You tapped in right on time. So we fell out because I felt he needed to apologize to me on some shit he did. And he never apologized. And, and this is a dude. Hear me out clearly. Sitting back in the building. And I don't mean to throw face, but we keeping it 100 because he spoke my name. He spoke my name. I'm not going to speak his name because I'm doing it for the show's sake, not to be, I want to be professional. But I could talk about it. Yo, I went from giving this guy loans like every 2-3 weeks. Yo, my phone bill's off. I need it for my business. Yo, my battery fell out, man. I need it for my business. My family's fucked up, man. I need to send them money. Whatever he needed money for, I lent it to him, and I went against my boundaries because I had a new law to myself. No, I'm not lending money out no more because that got me into too much issues. So I broke that for him. Not only that, I gave him life, like energy. Like he would come up to me with these big issues, and I would speak hours with him how to go about and terminate those, those situations to the best of his ability. Giving him my knowledge, sinking it through him so he could beat, them demons out there. Never spoke his name. I just found out the other day that he was going in on me. And the dude don't want to fight. Trust me, he don't want to fight. He's going to go right to the police if I knock him out. That's where everything I love. and I'm putting it on my dead moms. He gonna go to police. The moral of the story is, there's no way to win, guys. I did everything in my power from not talking about him. When people bring him up, all I said was he's putting more mind into work. And that wasn't what it was. He disrespected and didn't apologize as a man. Came through for him, looked out for him, gave him shine on my show. I even heard he said that he would run the show better than me. But I don't believe that. Because the way I helped him like a third grader, from the caps, from what to say, to where to be at, from the lighting, there's no way he could have said that. But the moral of the story is, sometimes you got to let God deal with cats. Because if I go up to him and knock him out on some other shit, I'll be fucked up. So I let God deal with him. And God's doing a hell of a job that he has to speak my name in bad terms to lift himself up. So the moral of the story, peoples, I'm not trying to tell you don't help nobody, but know that even when you help people, it could come back and backfire on you. But don't stop being you. Don't stop working for God. Do what you got to do to please God, to be a helper instead of a taker. And even if guys perform like he did, I'm still going to not let that stop me from helping another man. But he's terminated off my list ever. He could pass today and it'll be nothing to me how he went out. Let's start the show, man. Yeah, Al York Sports, man. I hope y'all learn from my experience, man. That's what I try to do, man. The raw truth. Everybody in the building, Raul in the building, Angelo in the building. I see y'all supporting, man. But y'all know I'm going to give y'all some goods too, baby. You're not stupid. Just like y'all support me, I'm giving y'all more than what y'all asked for free. All you got to do is tune in. You getting messages of the day, you getting work, you getting sports, you getting energy, and you getting a live motherfucker that tells nothing but the truth to help him go. That's word of everything I love. Brian Breezy in the building, much love, OG. All right, let's start this show, man. I just have to get that out. You know, and another thing, too, like my man, my brother Rio, his mother taught me something new today. She said, Al, when you tell people no, that's a full sentence. So in other words, whenever you have to tell somebody no, you don't have to explain yourself. I found myself explaining to myself, yo, Al, why not? And I'm no is a full sentence. And my man's mom's put me up on that. That's short and simple. Let's get to the sports now. Let's get to why y'all originally tuned in. We're going to start off last night in Mandalay Bay with Teofimo Lopez for Jermaine Ortiz. I personally didn't get to watch the fight live. I watched the replay. Two people called me ASAP after the fight. And one of them was my boy Noah Parker, who's on the show. You won't know the other one. And both of them said that this fight was like, they used the word fix, right? And I'm surprised Noah used the word fix because Noah don't believe in sports being fixed. But he did say boxing, but I had to correct him. Fix would have been if Jermaine Ortiz was winning the whole fight and Timo like barely touched his chin and he would have laid out like he was knocked out. That's not what happened. What happened was the judges stole the fight from Jermaine Ortiz. So it was a robbery. Wasn't a fix. It was a robbery. I got the numbers here. You got the jabs landed 20-12. Ortiz, power punches landed 66-60. Lopez, and my boy said he had 8-4 Ortiz. The other guy said he had 7-5, 12-round bout. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I like Teofimo. But when I seen them cry yesterday, because I watched the fight, and he cried once he heard the decision, that's because he know he got a gift from God. Because I know on any day Teofimo could beat this guy, but yesterday wasn't one of those days. Whatever he did, he didn't prepare right, and not to mention Jermaine Ortiz switched it up on him. He went southpaw on him, and Teofimo never expected that. And that's why, to me, he actually won the fight. Though he didn't win it through the judges, but if y'all watch the fight, just go to YouTube, Press Teofimo or it'll pop right up. You can see the whole fight, and y'all gonna see what I'm saying. Teofimo Lopez yesterday got a gift. No, that's my boy, but I'm keeping it 100. Other news. I can't be more upset with Pat Mahomes' father, Patrick Mahomes. This guy's clearly living off his son money. You know, he's smoking cigars after the game. He's pimping. I could imagine how many bars and shorties he's running through. You know, I'm not saying he ain't supposed to have fun. But you embarrassing your son with these DWI. This is your third DWI, Mr. Mahomes. And to top it off, how do you get a DWI in the Super Bowl week of your son? Now, he had to go bail you out and all that shit. Dog, that is a selfish act. I see his pop thinking he's all cool. He was a bum MLB pitcher. Let's keep it 100. Pat Mahomes was a bum. I think he went like 2-13 one year. His father as a pitcher. The least you should do is support your son in the right way and lead by example. Not fucking getting DWIs, your third one and one in the Super Bowl. Yo, if I was the son, yo, I shut him out for a while. Especially if KC loses on Sunday, I will shut him down at least for a year, pull the plug on all the money access and all that. So he can know he can't be doing shit like this. Selfish act, bro. Other news. Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson won his second MVP. It was clear cut. He won in 2019. I think he had 49 out of the first 50 votes over Josh Allen. But I know one thing for sure. He'll give up this MVP for a Super Bowl win. I know that shit for sure, bro. And I'm taking none away from, like, somebody said, yo, that's why he didn't deserve. No, he deserves the bag. Y'all not understanding. The bag is for the regular season. Y'all getting it fucked up. The bag is not fucking for the playoff. I mean, you might think it is, but it's for the regular season. And then if you win the playoffs, et cetera, whatever, look at that. You know how I know? Dak Prescott got the bag. Kirk Cousins got the bag. These are guys that can't win big games. So the bag is not to win it all. The bag is to produce, put numbers up. But like I said, he came up short again. I love Lamar Jackson, but until you win one, brother, you're not a championship quarterback. C-Mac won the Offensive Player of the Year. C.J. Stroud won the Rookie Offensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett won the Defensive Player of the Year. And where my boy at? Hold up. I got this other boy over here. Yeah, Will Anderson Jr. won the Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. The young boy from the Texans, who the Texans came up with C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. Watch out for the Texans. They're gonna be surprising a lot of teams. All right, I got about 4 more notes, but you know what? I'm gonna call my boy E. Vega in so I can make sure he gets some love. E. Vega, whenever you ready. Look, man, I got stuff here I'm gonna let go because I took a little extra with the other shit, but I'd rather have you in than discuss all this. But just remember, guys, all these notes I give y'all, I'm keeping y'all updated to the moment. That's what I try to do. D-Block in the building. What's going down, baby? Yeah, D-Block, you got to go to the beginning. You missed a lot of shit, bro. Hold on, let me get my joint up. Give me a minute. Got to take this mic out. Let me get my boy E. Vega in the building. Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. Y'all know the rules. E. Vega, what up, baby?
Yes, sir. You already know what it is.
No.
Super Bowl weekend, baby.
Put your volume louder, Vega. Put your volume louder.
You can hear me?
Nah, barely.
You can hear me now?
Nah, you know what? I got to go plugs. I'm going to go plugs on you. Give me a minute.
All right.
Let me drop the earplugs. Yeah. Yeah, let's quit. We got hungry sports fans. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now we ready to go. E. Vega, let's just get right to the point. I did enough talking. Let's get right to the point. Super Bowl 58. This Sunday, your 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Big game. We touched up on it last week. I touched up with it with my man T on Monday night. And we're going to continue to touch up on it because the game ain't into Sunday. So as of right now, what are you hearing of late on what's going on
with this game as far as injuries or percentage on one team? Or what are you hearing as far as the aspect of a betting man?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. You said it. You said it early on the show. Patrick Mahomes Sr. taking all the spotlight from the Super Bowl Sunday, acting like a fool. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though.
Nah, that's not it is what it is. You can't be the father of the MVP and catch a third DWI and the last one the week of the fucking Super Bowl. That's a total disrespect. That's selfish. Everything. I will shut him down. I will take his car from him and he won't get no money. I'll just pay his rent, buy him food, no hanging out, no nothing.
You said it early. He living off his son. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta represent your son then. You don't misrepresent him.
Exactly.
Got him bailing you out on Super Bowl week.
Exactly.
But anyway, so give me what you're thinking about the game. I know you're a biased Niner fan, but let's keep it 100 with everybody tuning in. I mean, do you still feel your Niners are gonna win, or just because you want them to win?
No, I feel they're gonna win. But I keep saying to everybody, unless there's going to be a wide receiver, not a tight end, but a wide receiver on Kansas City to step up big time, you know what I'm saying? I see Kelsey having a bit of a problem, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. He's going to do his thing, you know what I'm saying? But I expect to see somebody else step up big time, you know what I'm saying, if they really want to win. And that comes with Patrick Mahomes' arm, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's the one thing. Besides that, their running game, their defense, is intact, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, we're playing a slouch team. You still got the head honcho, Patrick Mahomes, in the middle throwing that ball. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. And I said, E-Vega, I said no-name receivers because ain't nobody step up. But in reality, Rashee Rice has the potential to be a really good receiver in the upcoming years. And MVS been in the league a little while where you can't sleep on MVS.
Right.
You understand?
And
These are not bums.
Show that.
These are not bums. These are just guys that were dropping the ball all year. And to me, they didn't earn no stripes as far as being, tier 1 receivers or tier 2s. Or if they are a tier 2, barely a tier 2. But Rashee Rice is up and coming. Remember that. And if he shows out this week, it's what you said. He might get the bag.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's going to take a wide receiver. It's going to take a wide receiver. But as far as, this being a rematch, you know what I'm saying, Kansas City and San Francisco, to me, you know what I'm saying, one thing, Jimmy G got us there. Jimmy G did what he did, you know what I'm saying? But Brock Purdy's a whole different animal, you know what I'm saying? He's mobile. He stays in the pocket when he has to, you know what I'm saying? And his offense, to me, is more of a threat than what Jimmy G had, you know what I'm saying? More experience, I should say. Because, Debo was there, Kittles was there, you know what I'm saying? But more experience, and plus the running game is outrageous as far as having Christian McCaffrey there. That's a big-time plus for us.
And Mitchell, you can't forget Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell's healthy, so he can't sleep on Mitchell either. Then
okay.
Then you got Debo that you can line him in the backfield too. Debo will take about 3-4 handoffs. And just the fact that him just being there could throw the whole defense off. You feel me?
Right.
But let me ask you something before it leaves my mind. I'm going to ask you the same question on both sides. Let's start with your 49ers. You want a fast-paced game, or you want Purdy to run the ball a lot, kill the clock, take the ball away from Mahomes? You want to win that way, or you want to win the way they won the last couple games, where they down and they just both teams going up and down the field?
Well, for one thing, we can't be down with a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes.
No, but let's say it's the tie. Let's say it's the tie. Do you want a fast-paced 49er game or a slow-paced 49er game?
If it's a tie, we're in the fourth quarter, you gotta slow pace it down. You know what I'm saying?
Fourth quarter, out the gate. Fuck the fourth quarter.
Just off the gate?
Out the gate, my nigga.
Out the gate? I want to see the Niners go up the fucking field, put 7 up the quick, just to let the world know we're here to play. We're here for real.
Okay, so you want a fast-style over kind of game?
Off the rip, right off the rip. Let's get it done.
I like your heart because Mahomes could do that with anybody. He proved that.
Definitely.
Okay, now I'm going to answer that question for you. As far as the 49ers, I think that they have to play fast because they want to get up on the Chiefs. You don't want to try to play slow, something you're not accustomed to, and then the Chiefs punch you in your mouth real quick, up 7-zip, 10-3. You can't afford to be down against the Chiefs like you did to the prior teams. I'm not saying there's no way they could come back, but it's hard to come back against Patrick Mahomes, and you know that. So
just ask the Baltimore Ravens.
Exactly. So if you the 49ers, Shanahan and company, you want to get up early and often.
Exactly.
Now, same question. Yeah.
And that defense definitely got to put the pressure on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fred Warner and all of them, they got to be ready. They got to,
Bosa,
all of them.
I think Bosa and Young got to put pressure. Fred Warner, I think if I'm the 49ers, I'll have Fred Warner pay more mind to Kelsey than anything else.
Yeah.
Because you got to double team Kelsey, and Fred Warner is going to be the second part of that double team. Because Kelsey don't usually go deep. He normally 10, 11 yards. Warner's around that area. Now, if he go deep, that becomes the safeties and the cornerbacks, they situation.
That's their part, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But let me go back. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, do they got a better chance on a fast-paced game or a slow-paced game?
That's hard to say because they got the running game. You know what I'm saying? They got the running game. But to me, their running game is more, I should say, effective than their passing game for the simple reason. After Kelsey, who you got? You know what I'm saying? To me, they ain't no bigger threat than Kelsey as a receiver, even though he's a tight end. But you got Pacheco as a running back. You know what I'm saying? To me, for them to start off slow will be something they will need to actually feel the field. You know what I'm saying? See what's going to be thrown at them. Start off slow. You know what I'm saying? Don't Patrick Mahomes can't afford to be down throwing interceptions, bad passes, stuff like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But be smart also at the same time. Avoid the sacks. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he got to do, mobile and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Listen, I'm surprised I'm saying this because everybody that know the prior KC teams always put points up on you. That's what they do. That's their pedigree. Unless they're at home in Arrowhead where they keep teams very, low scoring.
Right.
That's been for years. They play crazy in Arrowhead. Not every game, but on an average, they give up low points on an average. Not every game. You're going to have one game a team put up 30, but on an average, it's going to be about 17, 18 points. But one thing I can say about this game here, E. Vega, I feel if the Chiefs are going to win, they're going to have to move the chains, play ball control, and try to get that defense tired. Try to get that defense tired because once you get that defense tired, that's going to open up the windows for wide receivers to get open. For Pat Mahomes to do that no-look shit, and now he can start playing with them, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But if he
can play
down,
his game. He can play his mind game.
He's down, he can't play with them. Like he did with Baltimore when he hit MVS deep. When everybody thought he was going to give a handoff, and he went deep to MVS, caught it, fell down, it was ball game.
Right.
So I think, this is my opinion, I could be wrong. If the Chiefs are going to win this game, they got to keep it under. I don't think you want to go blow for blow with the Niners because if Purdy gets hot and looks like an elite quarterback, it's over for the Chiefs. Niners got too many weapons, dog. Debo, Ayuk, C-Mac. I ain't even mentioned Kittle to you the last time. Kittle's the second best tight end in football.
And they got Jennings, their wide receiver, who was big time in that Detroit comeback.
I just said Mitchell. We ain't even talking Mitchell. Mitchell will be a number one running back in at least half of the league, bro.
Right.
That's why I think KC is going to have to play an under kind of game because you want to keep this explosive offense off the field as much as possible.
I believe this offense for the 49ers is more deadly than Jimmy Garoppolo's team and Kaepernick's team. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got weapons in every position. Your third receiver is Jennings. He's a fucking animal.
Yeah.
Jennings makes some big third down conversions.
He was making big plays like Crabtree back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
But there you go. But let me say this quick so we can move on to choose one and why. KC's defense is decent.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're good.
But they will get exposed in an up and down field. But if you could minimize possessions and Mahomes could kill clock and let that defense rest, now they become dangerous, as you've seen against Baltimore. Remember, 49ers gave up, what, 30-something, 40-something points to Baltimore?
Yeah, they gave up a lot of points.
Chiefs gave up 7. Do the math.
And that was in a playoff. And that was in a playoff game on the road.
Do the math. So if they play that under game, let the defense rest, the offense, get the 49ers off the field, I think it's ball game Chiefs. But if I see this shit, I already know the 49ers are going to win. Like, I don't want to see that.
What you got to do with Mahomes, keep them in the long, like say 3rd and long, like 8, 3rd and 7.
That's hard. That's hard to do, though. It's easy to say, hard to do. Because Pacheco's going to get you. He's going to get you 3 yards. Mahomes going to throw that little short 3-yard pass. They're going to be about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 7. But you're right. If it be 3rd 9, 3rd 10, that's another way to beat them. But listen, let's move on. I wish we could do this for an hour, but I got to get you off in 8 minutes, and I want to get you to choose one and why. But everybody want to know, give a prediction score.
Prediction score, Niners 31, Chiefs 27.
Ah, wow. I'm going to give a prediction score, even though I haven't necessarily picked my team yet, but I got to show out on my show. I cannot not show out on my show.
I like the over. I like the over.
I'm going to say 24, 23, 21 Chiefs.
Close game.
Keep it right under, too.
A safety. You like the under.
All right, let's move on to choose one and why, E. Vega. I love asking you these questions because you put a big smile like a little kid with a new Nintendo game or whatever, a PlayStation game. Let me say PlayStation.
My PS5.
There you go. Okay, we going MLB pitches. You got Game 7. Who gets the ball? Pedro Martinez or Greg Maddux? Who and why? Talk to me, E. Vega. Don't make you have you take a drink. I might as well take Nori's shit. Nori be taking all my shit. Yeah. So I might as well tap on this shit right back.
I'm gonna have to say Greg Maddux. For the simple fact is and you can't go wrong with either one, but when you look at Pedro's history, it's not like he wasn't a great Hall of Fame pitcher that he is. But he never got, I should say, how should I put it? He never got the hitting behind him. He's got
E. Vega, Game 7. Fuck all that extra shit.
Greg Maddux on the way down.
Greg Maddux, to me, had the better career. The numbers state that.
Right.
I'm going Pedro. I want that 100 miles per hour fastball. I want that changeup. I want that curve all coming off the same arm motion. Don't get me wrong. I love Maddux. Maddux got a better career. I say it. But one game, give me Pedro with that 100. I don't want that little 70 miles per hour shit, 80 miles per hour. I want some giddy up. Pedro got that giddy up, nigga. You know that. So I'm going Pedro. Okay, let's go to number 2. This is a tough one. A lot of people I know are going to immediately lean on one side. Guys, give me your comments. Everything counts. Give me your comments. Think carefully before you pick this one. Who's a better hitter? Rod Carew or Tony Gwynn?
I'm gonna have to say because I grew up from the beginning watching his career to the end. You know what I'm saying? And not to take nothing away from the other one, but I'm gonna have to go Mr. Padre himself, Tony Gwynn.
This is a tough one. If I could have said even, I would have said even. Nobody could. Hold on. Let me speak now. You know what I mean? You had your drink. Let me have my drink, my nigga. Nobody prepared better than Tony Gwynn. I told this to one of my boys because I read up on him. While motherfuckers after the game went to a bar, went to chill with a shorty, went to watch a movie, you know what Tony Gwynn did? He bought soda popcorn and got videotapes of the next day's picture and will watch that all night. Of course he's going to have an advantage, bro. He's doing homework.
He's even got recorded every at bat that he's taken.
Exactly. So the fact of that, but one thing about Rod Carew, one of my favorite players also, if you match their numbers, he's down on him, barely on average, barely on home runs. He's up on run score. He's up on stolen bases. And one thing that Carew got, that Gwynn don't got, Carew got one MVP that Gwynn don't got, and a Rookie of the Year that Gwynn don't got. So you got to add that to the equation. That cannot be ignored. You see what I'm saying?
I just want to say one thing before we go to the next one. And I was in Shea Stadium back in '89, I believe, for 19 and 20 of David Cohn's wins. And one of those games was against the Padres, and he was pitching a no-hitter, and the only hit they got was Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Tony, as much as I wanted to say Rodney Carew, because I did all the numbers and all that, but it's just the way Tony went about it, the way people love him. Like Carew, people like him, but they love. I'm gonna give you an example. Remember when 8 Mile, when they said Lotto, everybody went crazy. They said B Rabbit, then it was like equal. Then they did it again. Lotto, when they said B Rabbit, the whole building went crazy.
Right,
That's Gwynn.
Right.
That'd be Tony Gwynn with the people.
Right. Now he class act. They both of them are class act, no matter what.
No matter what. Okay, we're gonna go to boxing. This is a tricky one, so think before you say the answer. Hector Camacho, a.k.a. Macho Camacho, or Pernell Whitaker, a.k.a. Sweet Pea.
Listen, I've seen boxing like in the 80s as a kid. I'm not too much of a boxing analyst like that. But yeah, even though he was a mouth on one side, but the other one, Mr. Sweet Pea himself, yeah, I got to go with Pernell. Rest in peace, Pernell Whitaker. Yes,
Yo,
sir.
Camacho was 79-6. Sweet Pea was 40-4. That doesn't really tell you the tale. Sweet Pea got the best defense in the game. Like Mayweather now surpassed him, but Sweet Pea defense is sick. But if you like offense, you're fucking with Macho Camacho.
Oh, Camacho had speed.
Offense was way better than Sweet Pea, but Sweet Pea got the better defense. So depending who you like and what you like, that's what's going to tap into that.
And it's funny how you mentioned Pernell. I still say to this day, now that we're talking about Pernell, yeah, he did get robbed against Oscar De La Hoya in that fight back in the days.
No. He got robbed against Chavez.
Was it Chavez?
Yeah, it was Chavez. They called it a draw. He beat him. I watched the fight with 20 brothers in the room. We all said Sweet Pea won that fight. Yeah, but listen, let's go one more because we got to hang up. I got a minute before I call my man X in. We're going to switch it up. Choose one and why. You ready?
You got it.
Biggie Smalls or Jay-Z? Who and why?
Baby. I mean, I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be all that. It's always the work that they put in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Biggie had a short career. Yeah, Jay did his, his due diligence, you know what I'm saying, on the side, whatever. But if I had to go with one, I'm going to go with Hov. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with Hov, Not the same, and I love Biggie.
Yo.
I can't believe I'm saying that I'm taking Hov over Biggie. But I gotta go with Hov, you know what I'm saying?
If you count the time that Biggie was alive, I got Biggie all day. Biggie was the man over him. But the fact that what Hov accomplished over the years, not saying that Biggie couldn't take it there, because Biggie, I thought, could have took it there. But Hov ended it kind of sick, though. You feel me?
Yeah, no. Hov
the way he ended it, it's like, became a billionaire, my man. Like, but as far as just music, I would say Biggie, because I remember at that time, Hov elevated once Biggie died. In my book, it kind of opened the road for him. Not saying that he wasn't, but it gave him a straight lane.
Right.
Because he knew Biggie was on top of him there. Because I remember that moment. I used to listen to the radios. I used to listen to the people, what they used to say. Big was that dude, bro. And I'm going to leave it like that. Yo, great work, Ernest. Enjoy your football Sunday.
You already know.
We got to get you on regularly. I can't, yo, dog, if you're going to do that MIA again, I'm going to have to put you on super punishment.
Now we here.
We got to see that potato head at least once a month or once every 2 months, dog. It's something about your potato head that makes my show a little better, my nigga.
Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Hurry up. X is waiting.
I was in the park, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let everybody know, age is a number, which is true. But once we hit that 50 mark, you know what I'm saying? The body starts to deteriorate. And I'm over here still running wild like a young kid in the basketball court.
Well, that shit, your leg gonna pull up on you like a jump shot. But listen, X be out because I got X-Man waiting. Great job, my brother.
Keep doing what you do, and, you know, we stay in touch like we do. You already know.
Facts, my brother.
What's up, baby?
E. Vega in the building, holding it down like he always does. My man, E. Vega. X-Man, where you at?
Oh, man.
Let's pull you in. Hey, E. Vega, there you go. E. Vega finally figured it out. Is that X? No, E. Vega, you still didn't do it. Hit the X, my brother. It's an X.
Okay.
You can't be that blind. There you go. X-Man, where you at? Let's go, baby. Yo, shout out to everybody. Maurice, Sandra, everybody tapping in. Jeremy, shout out to everybody, man. I love you guys for tuning in, man. That's why you're going to get nothing but the best, man. Y'all give me the opportunity to showcase. There you go. Yo, X, my boy Mike said, if your boy don't take a shower or cut his hair, I'm not watching him tonight. So now you got an extra view because you look clean cut, motherfucker. What's up, baby?
What's up, brother? What's going on, man?
Okay, let's get to it. I don't want to eat up most of your time. I didn't want to do this, but if you want anything to say about the Super Bowl game, bust your nut, and then we'll go on.
I got you, brother. Well, it's going to be a great game. I think I agree with a lot of the things your man Vegas said, but I disagree on one thing. I think San Francisco has to play a slow-paced game because you don't want to get Patrick Mahomes as many shots to score as many points as possible. So I think their best bet, slow the pace down, get your defense out there, get them out there fast, get them 3 and out as much as they can because you want to give Mahomes as less possible possessions as you can in that game.
Yeah, but if you fast paced and you scoring, X, if they scoring, it doesn't mean anything. As long as they scoring. But if you fast paced and you're not scoring, then that's a big difference. I think the Niners could wear that defense down if they go up and down. But I believe if Mahomes play ball control and rests that defense between Bolton, Jones, and Snead and company, I think they could be very deadly being fresh the whole game than being worn out. You feel me? Let's get one more thing because I got to get your topic in.
No problem. I think this is going to be a great game. I think I got KC here winning this game. It's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be tight. But I think KC pulls this out at the end.
Okay, let's. It's a lot of KC. That's the only thing I'm worrying about. That's why I didn't make my final decision yet because too much money coming in on them.
Yeah.
And I hate it like that. I hate being with a million people on one side. I'd rather be on the other side. But listen, real quick.
I understand.
Our New York Knicks made a big move yesterday.
Yeah.
Picking up Bogan Bogdanovic and Alex Burks. They bring back Alex Burks averaging 12.6. Bogdanovic averaging 20.2 on a bad Piston team. He's not going to come to the Knicks to average that. But if he could give us 15 points and hit some big shots, he's going to be coming off the bench. But I do see Bogdanovic late in the rotation with Tibbs, where he's going to be late in the game with the starters. He might start off as a bench guy, but you want that shot quality that we're lacking. Because I know Brunson got it. DiVincenzo is nice, but everybody else is suspect. Randall suspect from the 3. OG can hit it once in a while, but this Bogdanovic guy is money.
Yeah.
You know, he's 34 years old, but he's still got a lot to offer to the game. I think he's coming to a perfect situation where he don't have to be the man, just hit the open shots. And it came in perfect because, remember, Randall's out maybe a month or two. OG's going to be out maybe a month. So now you can insert these guys, Alex Burks also, and they start learning us. And then when we get our other two guys, we're ready to make a run, X. But I still think we one key player for winning it all. So I'm not thinking chip. I'm thinking moving on in the playoffs. Talk to me, X.
Listen, it's a great trade. I think Bogdanovich, he's going to start right off the bat with Randall out. Don't forget, we've got 4 starters out, basically. Randall, Brunson, Mitchell Robinson, who should be coming back hopefully before the playoffs. And Hardenstein got hurt the other night, too, against Dallas with his Achilles. So hopefully those guys will be back with some rest. Olanobi, of course, got the surgery, so he'll be out 3 weeks.
Right.
But this is a great trade. Listen, Bogdanovich can do what he got to do for them, help them off the bench. He's not going to get 20, but if he can get us 15, 16 off the bench and still shoot 40% from three, he'll have 20 some nights. Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think he's going to average 20.
No, I think he will too. But I think, the main thing is he can open up the floor with that 40% shooting from 3. Alex Burks is shooting 40% from 3. You got guys that can shoot 9, open up the middle for Julius Randle and those guys inside. So this is a great trade for the Knicks. The best part about it is they didn't have to give up any first-round picks. They got rid of
let me go
picks.
through that real quick. I didn't mention that. They gave up Evan Fournier, who's not in the rotation. I like Fournier, but Tibbs don't trust his defense. Mm-hmm. Quentin Grimes was starting to step up for us off the bench. So we have to give something. We're going to lose out with this guy. He's a hard-working guy. The guy was getting better.
He's young.
Yeah, Malachi Flynn was nothing but a backup, a third backup. He can play, but he should be. We all right with the point guards. So he was able to give him up and 2 second-round picks, which me and you know, anything after the 15 overall pick is usually not that much. You got to get lucky.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I agree with you that we didn't give up much and we got decent players, but we still going to need Randall and OG and Brunson to be huge.
Definitely.
To move on.
Definitely.
33-19, 4th in the conference. What do you see out the Knicks? Where do you see them finishing at? Then we're going to move on, bro.
I think once everybody comes back healthy, I think we can make a run and get that number 2 seed. I think they're better than Cleveland. I think they're a much better team than Cleveland.
They beat them last year. Cleveland got the same team, so I agree with you.
I think the way Milwaukee's playing, they're better than Milwaukee. Milwaukee, I think their defense is what's going to kill them in the playoff time. They can't stop nobody. So I think they get the number 2 seed. I still think, like I said the last time, they are an Eastern Conference Finals team. I don't think they are an NBA Finals team yet. I still think they're that one player that puts them over the top to make the finals. So I still see them. Once everybody comes back healthy, I see them going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay, now Milwaukee picked up Pat Bev, who's a very good defensive player.
Definitely, yeah.
But that one little guard is not going to change the whole thing that's going on over there. But he could definitely help out late in games.
Yes.
Especially guarding the team, the best, the best player is the point guard. He can definitely handle that business. Okay, let's move on to choose one and why. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I know you like these too. Now we talking the first 5 years of their career, not the whole career. The first 5 years. Roger Clemens, a.k.a. the Rocket, or Nolan Ryan, a.k.a. Ryan Express? Who and why?
First 5 years, I'm going to take the Rocket. The Rocket first 5 years was real dominant. People forget when Ryan first came up, Ryan was the Randy Johnson of baseball. Wild, not a lot of control on his pitches and everything. It's not until he got traded from the Mets that he started getting better as a pitcher. Roger Clemens, from the start, first 5 years, dominant. Cy Young winner. Led his team to the World Series and everything. So he was one of the more dominant.
No steroids.
Pitchers. No steroids, exactly. No steroids. Yeah, no steroids. So I'm going to take first 5 years. I'm going to take Rocket. Definitely.
Okay, I might have to agree with you. And if you look at the career records, one thing about Nolan Ryan, always had the best earned run average. Not the best, but always around 3, under 3. Yeah. Always had the highest strikeouts. But he never got run support. For some reason, he never got run support, and he leaves with 7 no-hitters. That holds a lot of stake. But that would be as a career. We're talking first 5 years, X. So I agree with you with the Rocket coming out the gate better than him. Not by a lot, though. You look at Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan was a beast, too. But
Yes,
the Rocket in Boston, when he had the 20 Ks against Seattle, bro, I mean, that was incredible, dog.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? That was incredible.
Definitely.
Okay, so we agree with the Rocket in the early stages of their career.
Yeah.
Okay, now we going to the NBA. This is a tough one. You got two tall guys, but one plays bigger. I think one got a better jump shot and one got more championships, but it could go either way.
Okay.
Larry Bird, a.k.a. Larry Legend, or Kevin Durant, a.k.a. the Slim Reaper. Talk to me.
Wow, that's
guys,
a
give me the
one.
comments, guys. Let's go. Stop being lazy.
I'm going to
punch
go.
in. Stop fucking being lazy. Just punch him in, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking testing y'all, and I'm challenging y'all.
I'm going to go with Larry Bird, and I'm going to tell you why. His whole career was spent in Boston. Now, I know everybody's going to say he had McHale, Parrish, Dennis Johnson, and those guys. That's fine. KD
still was the best
Curry.
player over there. What that mean?
And still was the best
still
player
was the
on
best
the team.
player.
Exactly, yeah. 3 championships, 3
Not
MVPs.
like Bill Russell. Motherfuckers want to big up Bill Russell 11 rings. Bill Russell wasn't even the best player on his team.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to go with Bird, mainly because Bird stood in Boston. He had the same team over 3 times, champion, 3-time MVP, 3-time finals MVP. Kevin Durant, you know, we all know if it wasn't that he went to Golden State, he probably doesn't have those championships. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, then he played with Kyrie. So he played on super teams, and, you know, he had that opportunity because he was as a free agent. Bird did it more, better, and we remember Bird's career was cut short because of his back. If not, Bird could have went on to probably win another 2 championships later on in his career.
I'm going to say I think Durant is more athletic, but Bird did so much with so less. Bird couldn't run fast, he couldn't jump. But he could pass that rock.
Mm-hmm.
He talks shit and backs up the shit and can hit from anywhere, and he fights. That white boy fights. I'm not saying that has anything to do with basketball, but it tells you he has a lot of heart. I seen Durant get punked on the court numerous times by Westbrook and by fucking Draymond Green. So I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
Bird wasn't getting chumped. You have to knock Bird out. You know what I'm saying? So I like the toughness. So I'm gonna have to lean on Larry Legend. Though I think I won't be mad if somebody said Durant. I get it.
I won't be mad either.
I
understand, you know, I get it too. But I think Bird more than Durant. He played in a tougher time. You know, when the game was rough. You know, you was basically playing street ball back in those days.
Right. Okay, this is a tough one. I just threw this in right now as we were talking.
Okay.
Centers in the NBA centers. David Robinson, a.k.a. the Admiral.
Okay.
Or Hakeem Olajuwon, a.k.a. the Dream. Who and why? Let's make it quick, brother, because I got one more and we out.
I'm going with Hakeem, hands down, brother. The best footwork of any center ever. And did anybody see those Western Conference Finals when Hakeem basically destroyed David Robinson in the first 2 games of that series? Hakeem had the best footwork for any center, great jump shot, rebounder, defender. He punked. Let's just put it as it is. He punked David Robinson in that series.
He punked Shaq O'Neal on the chip, too.
He did, too. Yes. But we're going with David Robinson, though. But I got Hakeem. But
David Robinson?
No, I'm taking Hakeem. But I said we're talking about David Robinson and Hakeem. But, yeah, you're right. He did punk Shaq also.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to agree with you. Actually, my best center ever is Olajuwon.
Okay.
But I know he's not the greatest because of what others did.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Not only is he Mr. Entertainment, the guy plays hard. He's a team player.
Yep.
I remember when he used to destroy Patrick Ewing. Like, they had the same amount of points, but Olajuwon would have 20 rebounds to 6. I'd be like, how is that possible?
4 or 5 blocks.
I love the Olajuwon. I'm going to have to say Olajuwon. Though David Robinson was one of the greatest team players, just like fundamentals with Tim Duncan, he was another fundamental guy. Everybody loves playing with the Amaru, and the Amaru was fucking nice, but I just think he gets barely outclassed by the Dream. Okay, let's go to last but not least. Last but not least, you ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead. Hit me.
We're going groups.
Okay.
NWA or Wu Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh,
Who and why?
Man. Wow, that's a tough one, man. Wu-Tang's representing New York. But listen, man, I'm gonna go with the Godfathers, man. That's the NWA, man. They set the standard, and they revolutionized hip hop as to what it is today. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, MC Ren, DJ Yella, the DOC. Probably one of the most underrated albums of all time was the DOC's album, The Formula.
Oh,
Okay?
wow.
But I'm gonna take NWA. You know, Wu-Tang made a huge impact, but it was all because of NWA first, man. So I'm going with NWA.
See, that's why I like that you made that point. See, when I took, my man gave me a four name. He gave me LL. He gave me LL, Slick Rick, and Rakim, and then he threw Meth. It's not that Meth ain't nice. It's that I believe in trendsetters.
Yeah.
Rakim set the trend of one of the hardest rappers who never curse. LL, the first one to talk about ladies.
Yeah.
And then he had Rock the Bells. You can't forget that.
Yeah.
Slick Rick's the best storyteller. So
exactly.
I know that Meth got hotter shit than them, but I don't go by that. I go by these guys are pioneers. What did Meth create? Meth was dope, but what can you say he created, though? These guys created their lanes. Best storyteller. Bring the females out first. The hardest rapper who never cursed. So I'm not saying that Meth ain't nice. I love Meth. I listen to his music before I listen to their music.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm saying. I believe in trendsetters, pioneers of the game. That's why I picked them over him. And here, same thing with NWA. They the one that started that group shit like that, flipping and wilding and cursing shit out. Now, of course, if you go to Wu-Tang's catalog, I listen to their shit way more than I listen
all
to
day, every
NWA
day.
shit.
Yeah, all day, every day, yeah.
If you ask me who got better music, I'm going to say Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
But if you're going to ask me who's the better group, I'm going to have to say the team that set that shit off, that started that shit, that elevated that shit. Yeah. And they all millionaires right now. Each and every one of them, maybe except Yella. I don't know his status, but DOC, but and Eazy-E passed away. But look at Dre, Snoop, Ice Cube, all of them is blown up.
Yeah, exactly.
You look at Wu, who's really blown up in Wu?
Meth, maybe? Remember, NWA brought the streets to records. Because before that, nobody was trying to talk about the street life or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They trendsetters. They started that police shit, the police beef. Yeah. Talking the truth, talking reality. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's a tough one. You're going just music, it's got to be Wu. Wu got a catalog. Like I said, I can listen to that shit all day. But if you go by representation, who set it off, who set the trends? NWA. Yo, X, good job as always.
Thank you, my brother.
Give me a prediction score one more time, and then we out of here, brother.
I got KC. I think it's going to be a good game. I got KC. I think it's going to be 21-20. I think it's going to go down. To the final seconds of this game.
Okay. It's amazing because you just said you liked a lot of points, and now you hit them with little points. Yeah. Okay, I appreciate that. X-Man,
I thought about it because of the defenses, brother. I think San Fran's defense, Nick Bosa and them boys are going to show up.
There you go, my brother. XB out so I can do this giveaway and give people they winning. Yo, great job as always.
Thank you, brother.
And thank you for shaving off that top. I know my boys going to appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. God bless.
Building. Always, baby. X-Man in the building. Now let's go to our giveaway, guys. We got to give out some gifts like we do every week. We're going to have some winners. And great job by X. Great job by... Give me a minute, guys. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Like I said, put your comments in, man. Stop being funny with it, man. Just put your comments in. Y'all know I like to respond to them after the show. Don't put your comments count. Everybody should count. Not only that, we start creating, topics and more comments. And, I can't get the word. I'm trying to get the word. I can't get the word, but it creates a lot of movement on the page. So let's do what we do, and let's start this. Good luck to everybody. Nobody got more than one win in round 5. Brian 4 closed round 4. Now we doing round 5. Everybody stuck in one win.
Let the best person win. Let's start it real quick. Here we go. Okay, guys, great show. Great work by E. Vega, X-Man. This is why, you know, I count on my guys to do a hell of a job for you guys. You know, these guys, they do what I ask them to. You cannot ask for more. You know, I throw some subjects out there. They do their research and they get to it, man. That's what it's about, man. Getting to it, man. And salute to Raul and Sinbad. Sinbad went in with giveaway number 1. Raul went in with giveaway number 2. Salute to both of them guys. Them guys been with me since day 1. Always contributing, always, you know, putting out for the show. I wish I could have a lot of you guys more contribute because you know I'm doing a show for free. I bust my ass for y'all. I'm not even asking y'all for money. Like, I'm just asking y'all to put $5 up to win a $40 fucking item. And some of y'all act like, you know, like y'all buying diamonds or some shit. But, you know, it is what it is. Like I told my man, everybody's not going to be generous. Everybody just want, but nobody want to give. Everybody want free shit. But not the people that have been supporting my show. Because you know, you give me something, I'm gonna counter. I'm a counter. So all my hats, I make sure top of the line, made from the best dude. He charges me the most. You know, I send it out to you guys. You know, and all you gotta do is get the right number, man. That's it. Just get the right number. You're gonna get blessed, man. That's how it's been for the last 2-3 years. Y'all get blessed no later than fucking. I put it out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no later than Friday. Y'all getting this shit out. That's how I do it. But let me go back to the you know, the poor dude, the dude that I looked out for, took care of his name, even though he didn't apologize to me. And I did all that lending money to him, guiding him, giving him like the experience that he lacked, and he still went in on me behind my back. But then he don't want to fight. He type of dude, he want to go to police. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm gonna let God deal with him because if I put hands on him, I don't want to get picked up for assault and battery over a nobody. So I'm going to let God deal with him. Unfortunately, I got to take that route because he ain't going to square up. I guarantee you. I'm not trying to be gangster, my nigga. Let me make it clear. I'm just rebounding off the dirty through on my name. That's all I'm doing. I'm not here trying to be tough. I'm too old for that shit. But I ain't going to let a motherfucker violate me, bro. That's one thing I would never let down. I'll go to jail for a nigga violate me. You know what I'm saying? But this one here just don't add up because I know he ain't going to fight or nothing, and it ain't that big. He's just talking like a lot of people talk. But the thing is, talk real shit. Don't make up lies. And I know that. I know what it is because what I heard, only me and him talked about. So how does other nigga know that? That's how you find out. And with that, let's get the negative shit out the way. Let's keep it positive. TGI Friday, no drinking and driving, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this other show. And you see, man, I ain't going to give y'all less but the best, man. Do the math. I ain't going to give y'all less than the best. Al York Sports, the raw, true wins and losses, coast to coast. Love y'all niggas, man. Hold your heads.